This particular Sunday in August, I decided to just take all the dress shirts I had and take them down to the commissary, where a lot of people donated to, and we were going to wait until Monday. And it just something told me to go on Sunday, and I could have been 15 minutes earlier or 15 minutes later. I wouldn't have met him. Somehow I was drawn to go that particular day, that particular time. So I drove up and let me in. I'm walking in and I could hear this little boy on the ground crying. And I walked by to drop off my donations, and I was leaving, caught me to say, I just can't walk past him. The feeling I had at that moment was protection, because he had nothing. He had a pair of shorts and a shirt on, and his shoes were raggedy. You know, he's going through a box of shoes. He's wanting some new shoes for school, and there was none his size, which really upset him. You could tell he was scared. He's coming to a new location, new place to live. I called my wife Susan. I said, "Be ready. I'm gonna pick you up, and we've got just a short amount of time." And we went to 4 different stores to try to find this shoe that he wanted, and we eventually did. We bought him back, and the size we thought he would take, they were still too small. So we had to make trips back to the store. And I remember him looking at us and saying, "You promise you'll come back. You promise you'll be back. You promise you'll be back." He said that 3 times. That really just hit me right in the heart. And it just made me feel like he's been let down a lot. So I said, "I promise you'll send me back tonight." And he was amazed that we came back with the right pair of shoes. I wish you could see this photo, because he is just beaming from ear to ear. And that's where it kind of all started. We both share the same birthday in April. And what are the odds of that? Of all those things taking place on one Sunday? I talk long enough, it'll bring a tear to my eye, because what are the odds of that happening? Of all those things, those calculated steps, and that we both met each other, and we shared our birthdays every year as long as he was in the children's home. And that means a lot. It means a lot. So from that day, we decided we'll go back and try to get to know this little boy. And we'll call him Mr. C, because we can't give out his name. My wife and I decided to become visiting parents. And so from that point, we just started gradually bringing Mr. C home with us and spending days with us that turned into weekends, that turned into holidays. He became a part of our family. I think that's what God wants us to do. I think He wants us to provide the love and care to a child that's in need, and you have to take the small steps, but I think it's best to start with trying to give your time, even just once a week, to take them to a movie or to go out to dinner, but to start just spending time with them. And more so to me than donating, because that's where, to me, is where it starts to get to know someone and develop that relationship.